Well, hello, everyone. This is Dr. Eileen, and this is another daily dose of medicine walk. And for those of you who are listening in on Blog Talk Radio, this is Healing House Radio. So here we are again, and Luna, the MCat, is here, and she's having kind of a sleepy day, which of course means she's going to be running amok. I don't know. She's a cat. So today, okay, here you go. Here you go. Do what you want. Again, cat. So today we're going to be talking about being an empath in a crisis. And today's question addresses our ability to actually create change and to be able to improve the situation. So today's question is, are empaths able to really make a difference and help improve a crisis? The answer to that is yes. And the reason the answer is yes is because a crisis, it's sort of, in a way, it's considered subjective. A crisis has the impact it does mainly because of the emotion and the story and, the importance that people place on it. A crisis, a crisis is something that, we're in it. Anybody who says we're not, we are. We're in a very difficult and very hard situation. And that situation is really bringing out a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty, because quite honestly, there's still a lot we don't know. And we don't know when it's going to end. Not really. There are some who can ballpark it. And if you're in a situation that is really, really hard and you're having a really bad time, I'm sorry. And I hope it gets better for you. And, I just, my heart and my blessings go out to you. So, since the big part of a crisis is how people respond to it, and how people respond to it is based on the emotions that it triggers within them, well, that's our wheelhouse. That is where we work. That is, what we do, is be able to deal with those emotions. Now, remember, we can receive, transmit, and scan. And the idea that we have an opportunity to be able, and you can do this even if you're not with people. It's just putting out a field of calm, of, being able to go, okay, this is a thing, and this is what we're dealing with. And and the first piece of it is really finding that calm space within ourselves. Because, we're empaths, but we still experience everything that everybody else experiences. And we experience it more deeply because of the fact that it's being added to by what we perceive from others. So, this is that part where we, turn it down, turn it off, and use that time to really decide, okay, where are my feelings? Where are my emotions? Where is my trust? Where is my faith? Where are all these things that help me be able to find my balance point? And it is an opportunity for us to take a look at, what we're feeling, and to honor it and to work with it. Once we have, kind of processed, okay, separated what we know from what we fear, and taking a look, okay, this is what we know, this is how we can do this. In my heart, I know that this will pass. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And it will one day get better. We will be able to, move beyond this at some point. And having that belief and having that knowledge means that, in total integrity and in total honesty, I can look at myself and go, okay, I can accept that this is going to pass, that we're going to be okay. Then that becomes my reality. Once that becomes the reality of an empath, that is what they can transmit. You go in, you intensify, you embody that feeling, that belief system, that emotion, that energy. And once you can do that, and you do this in whatever way is right to you, is for me, it's a mixture of faith, spirituality, and being a druid. There's balance in all things and finding that balance point, looking at the bigger picture. So those are my doorways. You will find your own doorway for how you come to that point of peace. But once you come to that point of peace, become it, live it. You can radiate, you can be out, just sitting outside and radiating that. That is going to affect the larger energetic field. We each have the capacity to affect the energetic field. As empaths, we are keyed in to the universal, energetic field because it's energy. We resonate with that. So, yes, we can help bring calm in a crisis. We can help stabilize. And if all of us are pitching in and all of us are doing our part, each little segment of this little bubble of peace, they grow, they overlap with each other. I mean, the people who are doing their job, and bless them, I hold them in prayer and good thought every single day. The scientists, the doctors, the nurses, the technicians, the support staff, the janitors, the cooks, the administrators, the scientists, everybody, the legislators who are actually, working to help these situations all around the world. There are tons of amazing people all over the world who are working to find a cure for this. And they're not coming from that place of, we're doing something impossible. They're coming from that place of, we're going to do this. We are going to find a solution. We are going to find a way. And we can tap into that. We can tap into that faith that, what? If all of these really, really smart people are working on this, it is only a matter of time before it happens. And to be able to trust and to bring calm, because it's by bringing calm into a crisis that means that, positive things can start, manifesting, that it no longer is based in fear. If we can help take some of the fear out of it, then it's just something to be managed. Then it becomes, okay, this is a problem that is going to need a particular solution. And there's going to be layers to that solution, but it becomes a problem solving issue. And the key to that is it becomes something that can be solved rather than this big, huge fear. As empaths, most of you guys know, that you go into a situation where a bunch of people are freaking out. You come in, you calm people. It's like, hey, come on. We're going to be okay. We're going to be all right. We can do this. And you see the whole room, and suddenly everybody, people aren't going at each other and things are calming down. And if you've had that experience where you walk into a crisis and you get people to calm down and shift what it is, shift them out of that fear place into, okay, what do we need to do? You can look at somebody and say, hey, excuse me, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Can you, to engage people, to get them unstuck and moving forward when they're paralyzed by fear. Empaths can do that. We may not be, some of us are scientists and some of us are, I'm a doctor and, I'm a practicing chiropractor and, I'm also, working with people and talking to them about what they're fearing and how they're managing it. And, that way we can be a part of the solution. Every person who is empathic can be a part of this solution. But step one is to get okay in your own head. Step one is to step out of your own fear, identify it, separate from the group fear. If it means you sit and hold on to your stone, or you sit and pet your animal, or just get into your happy place, get into your I'm not scared, or the fear is not the big thing. We move it out of that into, this is a problem. How do we solve it with the resources we've got? What can we do to help this thing move forward? And empaths can have a huge impact by reducing fear, by allowing people to go into a more empowered place where they don't feel so helpless. And then you let their own strength kick in, because at that point, once they're not overcome by fear, people's own strength can kick in, their creativity, their resilience kicks in. And then we don't have to do a thing. All we have to do is get them slightly out of fear to the point where they can realize how empowered they are, that they're not helpless, that there's stuff that they can do, to take care of themselves, to take care of their communities. So yes, empaths can definitely help in a crisis. And I encourage each and every person to, be okay within you, find that balance point within you, and then take it out to the world, and then spread it to your community. Even if you're just talking to somebody over the phone and they're forgetting, it's like, hey, we're going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Connect with them, help them see past their fear. And that is an amazing ability that empaths have. So get out there, get right with yourself, get right in your own head. If you need help getting right in your own head, get help. It's okay. It's being afraid is a very reasonable reaction, and it does not rule us. We can see past it. And if you need help with that, contact someone, contact me. Let me know. You can reach me through my Twitter link, which is in the description. You can also reach me through my group, Medicine Walk with Dr. Eileen. If you need help with this, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help you find that balance point so you can help others find theirs. So, thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comments. If this video worked for you, please like the video and consider subscribing. I'm at about 1/3 of the people who watch my videos are not subscribers. So I would love to have you join in. This is a growing community. And if you would like to support in a bigger way, I do have a Patreon account, and the link is in the description. Thank you. Together we can do this. And I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that that's true. So, again, thank you for joining me. And, as always, I wish you balance, and I wish you blessings from my heart to yours. Love you. I'm also proud of you. And see you tomorrow. Bye.